What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody had a blessed weekend. Just came home from the shop. So yesterday, I went to Kensington. I hadn't been there in a couple weeks because of the holidays. And, come on, Mercy, I'm making a movie. Yo, snooch. So there goes Mercy. All right, so I went to Kensington yesterday for the first time in a couple weeks. Here, come here, show me. Mercy was painting, I think. She made something. Oh, let me see. Come here, Nooch. All right. So the month of December for me, every single month is very busy, very hectic month. Owning a barber shop, that is the busiest month of the year for us. December and August, kids going back to school, those 2 months are extremely busy. Do me a favor, y'all. Let's see if we can get 500 likes on this video. If you got something from this video, you appreciate the content, please hit that like button for me. That helps YouTube to push this video out to more people. Be very much appreciated. Not to mention Major's wrestling tournaments. So Major has tournaments pretty much every weekend, usually Sundays, sometimes Saturday and Sunday. This weekend he had a tournament Saturday. Sunday he was supposed to have another one, but because of the weather they canceled it. So I went to Kensington yesterday. I was planning to stay the night and do some work today in the morning also. I'll insert a quick video that I took. What's going on, y'all? Good morning. Welcome back to the channel. I'm getting ready to head to Kensington this morning. Got the truck loaded, top to bottom. It's like this all the way through to the back. I'll take you around here so y'all can see. There's sneakers, clothing, food, sleeping bags, blankets, pillows, hygiene, a little bit of everything you could think of. I'm gonna go out there and bless some people today. It's been a little while since I've done something like this. With the holidays here and Major's wrestling tournaments, I don't have as much free time as I would like. So I gotta make it count, right? We see y'all there. But I packed the back of my truck with maybe 20 sleeping bags, blankets, coats. There was a lot of stuff that I took yesterday because of the weather. I know that this is an extremely hard time for people that are homeless. It's just, it's just facts. It's just the weather. So I wanted to try to lighten the load and take the coats. When I went down there, I was sort of hoping to see somewhat of a change. And I know I wasn't going to go and see, nobody on the streets. I know that's not a reality. I was hoping to see somewhat of a change. I didn't. It was business as usual, unfortunately. I went down there. I was actually going to go live, but I don't like to go live or pull out a camera when I'm passing stuff out. And there's two reasons behind that. One is I don't ever want somebody to not come and receive something they need, receive a blessing because there's a camera out. You know what I mean? Because of their pride or being embarrassed or being like, I don't want anybody to see me on camera. So that I can understand 100%. So that's one of the reasons that I don't film when I give stuff out. And another one is it seems almost like me showing my good deeds. You know what I mean? Like showing what I'm doing. And it's a double-sided knife because I know people people enjoy seeing that. People definitely enjoy seeing that. So it's a struggle. I don't want anybody that happens to land on my channel for the first time to look at one of those videos and see me passing out stuff and be like, oh, this is one of those guys. He has to record every single good deed that he does for the world to see, which I know that those of you that have been on the channel for a while, y'all sort of know better than that. But there's people out there that don't. I've sort of decided that I won't record that much when I do stuff like that, So me and Major, we went and visited my father on Sunday. It was his birthday. There's a certain candy that I know he likes that's his favorite. It's hard to find in stores. It's called Bitter Honey. I went and picked him up a couple bags of that, and we took it out there, and that was Major's first time seeing my father. It was a good interaction. He was happy to see Major. He was happy to have visitors on his birthday. Major was happy to see him. They spoke. It was nice. It wasn't too overwhelming or overbearing. I asked Major how he felt when we left. He said, when's the next time we could come back? And that's the exact reaction that I knew Major was going to have. And that's why I'm so selective who I introduce my children to. It was good. It was good. And it was also like a sad reality because we were speaking and he was, I told you guys about the interview that I want to interview him. So we decided with the way he's feeling and what his doctors are telling him that it's better to do that sooner than later. He also had started to decide, okay, I want you to have this. I want this to go here. That was a very weird conversation for me. For him, for me to be having this conversation with my father, we've had such a rocky relationship. I hadn't talked to him, before we started speaking a couple weeks ago. I hadn't spoke to my father in almost 10 years or seen him. And he would message me, every couple months or something. I'd get a message from him, and he'd just message me and tell me, yo, I'm watching the channel. I seen you on Fox. I seen you in the newspaper, stuff like that. So he would message me on a normal basis. I wouldn't respond. Sometimes I wouldn't read them, for years. It wouldn't be that I wouldn't read the text message for a week, or sometimes I didn't read the text message for a year until I had a reason to go back in there and look and be like, damn, I should have read this sooner. So he's laying in his bed and I'm in his bedroom and we're speaking, and he's telling me, I want this to go there and this to go here, and it's just possessions that he has. And it was very uncomfortable having that conversation. Very uncomfortable. And then also to see my father physically in the state that he's in, that was uncomfortable also. And I had told Major on the way there, I told him, I said, look, you're going to see my dad. He's probably going to be in a wheelchair. But I said, I want you to understand that you're going to see him in physically the way he looks. You're going to be able to tell that he's not doing well. So I just wanted to brace him. And part of that was also bracing myself, right? And I realized that we're not going to have that many more conversations like that. very soon that is going to come to an end. This is the first person in my life that I have been this close to that is slowly dying. Everybody else in my life that I have lost has, been like that. Like 1 minute they're here, the next minute they're not. And I always thought, in a sense, that those deaths were a little harder to deal with because you don't know what's coming. A person is here today and they're gone tomorrow. And I always thought that somebody that is sick, it's a little bit easier because you have to brace yourself and you get time to understand and digest it, and you get time to make peace with the person if need be. And you get time to have those questions and say what you want to say. And now that I think about it, I don't think it's any easier. I think it's horrible both ways. We spoke briefly about my sister. And my father, started crying as we're speaking about her. And we were just talking about how her death took a toll on him. And that's, literally, I think I've seen my father cry one other time. And, I went to his kitchen and I seen he had a picture of me and my sister on his refrigerator that has been there for years. Same picture. And for me, it's just I don't really know how to describe it and put it in words. It's a very uncomfortable, weird feeling to have. To know that sooner than later, he will not be here. The last person in this world that has the same exact blood, as me, will not be here anymore. It feels almost surreal, but also like I don't know how to describe it. It feels very weird. That's like the best way I can describe it, honestly. With that being said, I think I'm going to end this here. I thank you guys. Remember to be kind, loving, and patient. So remember to be kind, loving, and patient. I thank you guys for the support. Have a blessed day. I thank y'all. Stay blessed.